Week 5 of the college football season is here. What's going on? It's Kyle Henderson of BamaInsider.com. Alabama favored by more than 34 points in this game. TV is CBS. Kickoff time is 2:39. 50 points a game scored by Alabama when we go inside the numbers. On defense, only allowing 10.7. Offense completely balling out. So is the defense. Incredible showing so far from the Alabama Crimson Tide. When we look at Ole Miss by the numbers, 25.2 points per game, 410 on offense, allowing 383 on defense, allowing 22.25 points per game on the defensive side of the ball. When we look at the pass between these two, Alabama has simply dominated in these last two games. 66-3 last time at Bryant-Denny. Then last year, 62-7. Before that, Ole Miss got him in 2016, winning 48-43. And before that, it was a barn burner, 43-7. Saban has a lot of respect. Here's what he had to say about the Rebels.
You know, we're excited about SEC home opener, here this Saturday on CBS, and it's an opportunity to play, what could be arguably the best team we've played so far this year. I know Ole Miss has had a tough loss last week, but they've, played well in a couple games and have a couple good wins, and quarterback's playing really well for them. Backup quarterback came in and played even better, in the game last week. They got a really good runner. They got some really good skilled players at receiver. Got good specialists, good return guys. Their defense has been a lot more aggressive this year in terms of creating negative plays, sacks, tackles for loss, those types of things. So this is a well-coached team, and this is a team that we've struggled with some in the past that, we're certainly going to have a great week of preparation to be able to play well in this game.
A couple interesting notes when we look at this Ole Miss versus Alabama game. Now, starting quarterback Matt Corral is questionable after bruising his ribs against Cal last week. Offensive coordinator for Ole Miss, pretty good one. Rich Rodriguez, remember, former coach at Arizona, also the head football coach at Michigan for a time. And then their defensive coordinator is former Colorado head football coach Mike McIntyre. So there's a lot of experience on that coaching staff. Now, when we look at the actual stats for Alabama, we see that Tua Tagovailoa has thrown for 1,300 yards, 17 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Look at the quarterback rating, 225.3, incredible. Najee Harris, 45 rushes, 266 yards, a 5.9 average per carry, not too bad. Only 1 touchdown on the season. B-Rob with an average of 3.8. The leading receivers, Jerry Jeudy, 30 receptions, 404 yards with 6 touchdowns. Henry Ruggs, 16 receptions, 350 yards. He's been absolutely on fire. Devontae Smith, 20 receptions, 263 yards. Jalen Waddle, 11 receptions, 197 yards. It's kind of interesting that Jalen Waddle still searching for that first touchdown of the season. Think he's got to ball out eventually. Like to see him get used in this particular game. On the defensive side of the ball, Xavier McKinney leading the team with 28 tackles. Shane Lee, freshman, 24 tackles. Anthony Jennings, 20 tackles. He's having a great season with 3 sacks. Raekwon Davis, 17 tackles. Christian Harris, who's also a freshman, with 17 tackles as well. Now looking at the injury situation for the Alabama Crimson Tide, true freshman kicker Will Reichard with the pulled hip flexor. Looks like he'll be out for this weekend's game against Ole Miss. DJ Dell with the patella tendon injury. Looks like he's day-to-day, but he should be good for this weekend against Ole Miss. And then Terrell Lewis, who's been plagued by injuries during his career at Alabama. Hyperextended knee, but it looks like he should be back for the game against Ole Miss. Saban didn't seem too concerned about that. Now, for our Westgate Luxury Condos Player of the Week goes to Montgomery native Henry Ruggs, who's been balling out of control. 4 receptions last week, 148 yards, 2 touchdowns over the last 2 weeks, 10 receptions, 270 yards with 3 touchdowns. Also has 75 yards rushing on the season. Now we look at the staff picks. I got it 62-10 Bama with Patrick Surtain being the MVP. Bones got it 52-17, taking Waddle as the MVP. And Tony Tsoukalas has it 52-10, taking Tua Tagovailoa. Hey, if you like our content, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And of course, catch all the coverage back at BamaInsider.com.